Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing all of you guys how to make a shop GUI, but with a modern touch to the UI design. Alright, so first step we have to do is go to Start a GUI, insert a screen GUI, and we're going to name this shop. Then we're going to put in 2 frames. We're going to put one because it's going to be our main frame, where the shop is going to actually be like the main shop, and then we're going to make another frame that's going to allow us to open and close the shop. So we're going to just align it. So we're going to have 2 frames here. So we're going to name this one the main, and then we're going to name this one open. So then we're going to have to want a text button. You can make this one, set the transparency on the frame to 1, get the button, put the border line 0, add UI corner to make the button round. Then we have to scroll down to the text and then put in text scaled, change the font. You could choose whatever one you want, but in this video I'm gonna use Gotham SSM, and then we're gonna type in shop. So then we are going to change the color to 62 by 62 by 62, and then we're going to make the text white. Okay, so this will be our main frame. Now let's work on the scripting. So let's script that's going to open the main frame right now. On the first button is going to connect to this command, so we're going to copy paste it right inside here. So now that that's ready, we can go up and test it. So now we have that working. Now we're going to work on the main frame. So in this frame now, this is where you can actually build and design the UI that you want. So for me, I'm gonna make it probably this wide. Okay, so we're gonna design it. You could copy my design, you could make your own, it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna just design my UI right now if you guys wanna follow.
Do you know this?
Okay, so now that we have our main little frame, the design, now we just have to put in the labels, the exit button, and the Gamepass buttons, the purchases. 0, border pixel 0. Scroll down, we're gonna pay text scaled, so it scales whenever we resize it. Oops. Text scales on, so like whenever we resize it's gonna scale. And then we're gonna name this, make it white. Make the background transparent. Scroll down. Make it, change the font. Name it shop. I'm gonna locate this corner. Now we're gonna go to the toolbox and look for an icon. Find an icon that you like. I'm gonna go with this one. Oops. Image label, make it 0. Scroll down, paste the image ID in the image option. Over scroll up, background transparency 1, scale it, place it. You can scale it however you want, doesn't really matter. Once we have this, now we're gonna go for the X button. So we're gonna make another frame. This right there. Make it X. Border pixel size 0. Scroll down. No, actually, add a UI corner to make it round. Resize it. Place it right there. Change the color, we're gonna turn it to a red. Okay, and then we're gonna add a text button. We're gonna align it right there in the center of the frame. So I'm gonna place it right there, scroll down. Text scale X. Change the font. Make the background transparency 1. Then make sure it's aligned in the center. And then we're gonna make it white. So we go to our main shop, we're gonna put in another frame, locate it to the position, the correct position. Once we have it in the correct position, enter a UI corner to make the edges round, to make it more modern look. Scroll up, gotta change the color, make it 88. Scroll down. Okay, everything's good, everything's fine. Now, okay, so now we are going to get another frame, because we're going to design the button. Now, we're going to design it. Align it, make sure it's the correct size, so it will align well. You can make this, you know, whatever you want, doesn't matter. So make it UI corner. Make this one, make the color, make it green. Okay, so, no, actually, since we're gonna make this the parent, I'm gonna put the frame inside the button. Perfect. Now we're gonna add. Okay, no, actually, name this this button one, so like you know which buttons you're gonna use. This main. I'm gonna add another frame, place it right down there to make it smooth. Copy paste the color. 0. Align it correctly. You could resize this however you want, doesn't really matter. That. Okay, so we have our little, we have the frame. Okay. Okay, I just realized how unaligned this bottom part is. I'm not sure if I probably moved it or something, but let me just try to fix that real quick. Like, look, I don't know why. What is that? I'm gonna skip it like that. I don't know. Okay, so this are little decorations. This is where the button's gonna go. Looks pretty nice. Looks clean. Like the color and everything. You guys can copy this. I don't mind. So now we are gonna make the little. We're gonna decorate. So we're gonna name this. Let's say let's make 2 times. Walkspeed. Okay, we're gonna name this 2 times speed. Okay, 2 times speed. We're gonna name it 2 times speed. Text scaled. We're gonna turn the text white. Change the font. And then we're gonna make the transparency of the background 1. Scale it because it's gonna be a title. We're gonna rename this title. Once we have the title up like that, we could insert another one. Insert another text label, scroll down. This is gonna be a description. 50%. 2% over speed. We're gonna make the same thing. So we're gonna change the font. Change the font, text scale, make it white. Scroll up. Background dispersing 1. Scroll up, resize it down, so because it's a description, right? Move the title if you want, fix it, make little changes, maybe however you want. Let me resize the button because I feel like it's too small. Perfect. So now we are going to now let's get a running icon. Okay, so apparently for some reason my recording software didn't really record when I made the process of the buttons now. Okay, so we have the speed, the boombox, the 2 times jump, and the sword. What you have to guys do is insert a image label. Once you insert the image label, you have to resize it, make the background transparency 1, and paste in the ID that you guys can find in the image in the toolbox. You're gonna just right click it, copy asset ID, paste it, and look, it's right there, it's done. Then you just position it right there and you leave it there. Then we are going to copy paste button 1 and then move it to button 2. We're going to change the icon, the title, the description, and the amount of Robux you guys want to sell your item for. And you guys can copy paste number button 2, paste it 2 more times down here and move it. Change the icons by clicking on it. Again, scrolling down to image, go put in sword icon, copy the sword icon, right click, copy asset ID, then paste it right here in the image. Okay, so now we're gonna be focusing on scripting the main part of the GUI so people could actually buy it. Put in a value in there and a local script, and you could rename this script Speed Script. Name the value Gamepass ID. This is where you're going to paste the ID of your Game Pass in the value tab. Okay, so time to script the to make the button actually work. Copy paste this. You're gonna want to copy the script and paste it in the other buttons that you're trying to add, and put a ENT value and name it exactly like the other ones. We're gonna copy paste the name. So let's grab both of them, copy them, and then paste them in the button and all of them. Okay, so we have all of them now. So let's rename 2 times speed. Oops. 2 times jump, so we don't get confused. Okay, so now we're going to put in server script service. We're going to make a script. We're going to name this scripts. So then it separates so we don't get confused. Now, I'm going to script the 2 times speed right now. So this is where you're going to want to place the Game Pass ID. So then the game knows if the player owns that ID. It will change your player speed. an error I found in the script, but I fixed it already. So this, you guys can copy this. Now we're gonna move on to the tool script. So we're gonna make another script. We're gonna name this. We're gonna name it Gamepass tool. So we name it Gamepass, so we're gonna make it local ID equal, and you paste your ID in this area later. And we get VIP players because we want to make it free for the ourselves.
So Rosie, do you know this? So Rosie, do you know this? So Rosie, do you know this?
Okay, so we are done with that script. Okay, so now that we finished with that, we can go ahead and test it. Oh, but first, let's get the tools. Let's get the tool first. So let's get whatever you guys want. A boombox. No. Drag that into server storage. Play. For some reason you cloned it 3 times, and I have no idea why. This will be in the description below, so you could copy paste it instead of typing the entire thing out again. And now let's go back to the video. So this is how you actually create a pass. So you want to go to experiences, testing place, you know, the game, your game that you're trying to make. Go to associated items, then go to passes, create a pass. Since we're making, let me add the boombox one. So boombox game pass. So you can add your description. It could be whatever you want. I think you can add emojis. I'm not sure. Create your pass. Alright, so we're gonna set a price for our game passes now. You guys want to click on the game pass you created, go to sales. Once you're in sales, you're gonna put your item for sale. Let's make it 50 Robux, let's say. Save the changes, go back, click on another game pass, sales, repeat the process to all your game passes, set out the price, whatever price you want. And until you got all of them, go to sales, and put the amount of Robux you want to earn from that item, save it, and it should be already saved in your game. So let's just, it should be already saved in your game, so it's gonna open a new tab. Open a new tab, and there, jump power. Item owned, 80 Robux, jump higher game. And go to the store, all the game passes are right there. We can purchase them, and let's go back to the main video. Alright, so I wasn't really clear on some of the process. When you copy the ID, let's put an example with a 2x speed. You want to paste the ID number here in the value. Go to the 2x Walkspeed Script and server script service, double click on it and paste the same ID that's in the value right here in the ID inside the 2x Walkspeed. Okay, so let's get the Game Pass ID right now. I'm gonna go to 2x speed. This ID number right here, located up here. Go back to Studio, paste it in the ID, and now it should be registered. Okay, guys. So in order to make the sword one, let's make the sword one now. Okay, so what you guys want to do is duplicate, copy paste the Game Pass tool for the boombox, rename it to sword. I already have it here. Open it, paste the ID number of the sword Game Pass in the ID variable. Then everything else should be set. Also rename the tool name. Get the tool, get a sword, and place it in server storage. Then you want to open the GUI, click on the button where it says sword, where it has the Game Pass ID, and paste the same sword Game Pass ID in the value option. And everything else should be done and set. Now, in order to put 2x jump, you duplicate the Walkspeed script, open it up, change the Game Pass ID like you did to the sword, put the jump Game Pass ID in, then change from Walkspeed to jump height, and then put the amount of height you want the player to jump. After that, open the jump button and get on Game Pass ID, paste this Game Pass jump Game Pass ID in the value, and you should be set. Alright guys, before we continue further in the video, now for one of our last parts, we have to actually fix, I'm going to add UI conversion so it works on all the devices and not just one. So grab on all the main, because it's a plugin, by the way, you need to install it. You have to grab all the UI, the frames, except the UI corner because it's not a frame, or it's not really a screen UI. But grab everything, mostly everything except the UI corners, images, and scripts. Don't grab the scripts. Once you have everything, click on scale and scale and size and position. Open, do the same thing here, grab it all, add scale and positions, then test it. It will see it'll shrink. Now let me fix that error we're getting right now. Alright, to fix that error we're getting right now, that these buttons won't shrink with the UI in different devices, we're gonna have to go to main, scroll down to size, position. Okay, at size. you have to scroll down to size. Scroll down to size. Grab them in the main. Scroll down to size. Paste that in there. Oops. I mean, click on button 1. Go to size and paste this exact size, and then resize it to the original position that it was in. I think it was 170. And then just resize the button. This might take you some time because we have to readjust all the GUI buttons that we have.
Cypress, do you know this?
Copy paste the sizing on this one, paste it on the exact same on this one. And then you do, let's see if that will actually do the trick. Yep. Okay, so it's the same with the other two GUIs. So yeah, there we go. So now we just test it and see. Now they're all straight now. Now we're gonna be working. Let's see. I think I have missed a step. Is the X button. Let's get right into that. So just do the same thing. Add a local script. Okay, so now it should be working. Let's go test it out. And yeah, seems to be working just fine. Now we're gonna add a little effect to the GUI, which is gonna be adding a little blur background. Okay, so we're gonna wanna go to lighting, put in a blur effect. And we're going to tone the size down probably to 15. I'm going to name this GUI blur. Once we have it on GUI blur, what you guys want to go now is go to the GUI, go to the shop, go back to the local script. Now for the X button, we'll go here. Do the same thing. Now we gotta see if it works. See the blur effect appears and then it goes away. So yeah, it works. Well, that's enough for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe to help me out to improve my content. And I'll see you guys.